And think about something that you are presently working on. Professionally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Take about a minute. How's that going? Why is it going well? Why is it not going so well? Today's readings, my friends, are all about two things: patience and persistence. Now, I'm sure patience is your favorite word, right, church? Such an easy thing to do. We have perfect intentions, but patience is hard. Not enough time, not enough presence. Other things come in and attack patience, right? The present, the past, and the future. But if things are really to happen in our lives, we have to be persistent. We can't talk about being persistent. We have to be persistent. A story that I've shared many years ago, I'm going to share again. My dad loved chores, and he was an early riser. My dad would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, make his coffee, start his work, and then he wanted me up by 6:15, especially on a Saturday, to do all the chores that he felt worthy for myself to do. So when I would hear my dad coming down the hall in the morning, I would do my best Academy Award performance to be asleep. I would don the posture, I'd pull the covers over my head, but my dad would do one thing. He would come to the front door of my room, open the door, and he would call my name over and over and over. Sometimes my dad would call my name for a minute, but the record was 5 minutes. He called my name. And finally, like that poor judge, dishonest dude in the gospel, I had to give up. I said, I just can't take it anymore. Dad, stop calling my name. I'll do whatever. Just get out of here. Persistence works. What do we hear in that gospel? This was a dishonest judge who neither feared God nor respected anybody. But the reason why he did that, he gave her justice, was not because of charity, but because she was persistent. Friends, so oftentimes in our life, we give up too soon. We have projects, stylized and otherwise, but we give up too soon. You're not listening to me. We don't feel good. If something is deeply important to us, we have to figure out what is going to keep us focused at that. We do. And then we have to do it. I see this oftentimes with people, and I'm very proud of people who suffer from addictions. When they make that decision, they're going to do something about it. They have to be patient, don't they? And they have to be persistent, because addictions are strong. And people of God, addictions aren't just about alcohol and sex. They're about a lot of other things in our lives. But the only way that we come to freedom is believing that it's possible, being patient, and asking God daily to give us the courage to be persistent. Right? But it's also about something else that we heard in that first reading. Moses' arms were up, weren't they? But his arms got tired, and what happened? People said, we really want to win this battle. They weren't necessarily doing it for Moses. They wanted to win that battle. And so they kept his arms up. That's what church is all about. You ever think about that? Church is about helping us to keep our arms up for the things in our life that you and I have to do that aren't easy, especially when life and the past and the future push against us. Church and community and friendship and relationships are about helping us to keep our arms up, allowing ourselves to be supported. And so I ask that question. In those problematic areas of our life, do we allow ourselves to be supported? Or are we alone? God is there. God is always there. Not like a stalker, but like a lover. A good lover knows how to be present. A bad lover doesn't know what they're doing. When we are present, we learn how to love, how to focus, how to give, and how to receive. It takes persistence. Simple message for the week. What needs work? Enough excuses, enough complaining. Allow yourself to be supported. Amen.